Hey, so Carol Molpus had another question. She asked, well, how did I start measuring by grams instead of ounces? Well, my meat I measure in ounces, but all the other things I measure in grams because when I learned somewhere along the way, following somebody, they said that they weighed everything instead of measuring. And then, because they did it because they said a teaspoon doesn't always weigh the same as how many grams. And then I followed somebody who's, I don't know, somewhere across the pond over there, Europe, something or another. And they said that wherever they live, they do things by weight also instead of by a measuring cup and stuff. And I'm like, that makes sense. Not to mention, I ain't got to dirty nothing up. So I started weighing everything in grams because, your salad dressings, my G-Hue stuff, vegetables, all that stuff. I started using grams because it's a little more fine. So it takes 28 grams to make 1 ounce. And so if I did an ounce, it could have been an ounce and a half before it showed up as an ounce on my old scale. So now that I got a new fancier scale, it's a little bit different. But the old scale, it was just 1 ounce, 2 ounces, 3 ounces. So it could have been 2.9 ounces and I wouldn't have known it. So since I was doing grams for like all my sauces and stuff, I just kind of shifted over to grams now. But my meat, I do still do ounces. But yeah, that's how I started doing grams, was because, like I said, I ain't about to dirty up a teaspoon every night or dirty up a cup or 4th cup every night. Ain't got time to be washing no dishes. No, sorry, Bob. So, yeah, that is how I changed over, or that's how I started weighing everything instead of using scoops. And I chose grams because it's kind of like a lot more fine-tuned than an ounce. And like I said, all the bottles of things that I use, those are in grams, where meat is typically in ounces. So that's how I got it. Okay, thanks.